Dogs may not be checking their Rolex watches, but they definitely have a sense of time. It's not about the ticking of the clock for them, but rather the rhythm of their daily lives. While we humans rely on clocks and calendars, dogs experience time through a different lens, one filled with smells, routines, and the anticipation of belly rubs. Their world is a tapestry of sensory experiences, where each scent and sound plays a role in marking the passage of time. Have you ever noticed your dog getting antsy around dinner time or eagerly waiting by the door before your usual walk? These behaviors are not random, they are a testament to their keen sense of routine and their ability to predict what comes next. That's their internal clock ticking. It's an innate ability to sense the flow of time based on daily patterns and environmental cues. Dogs might not grasp the abstract concept of hours and minutes, but they are masters at recognizing patterns and associating them with specific events. They know when it's time for a walk, a meal, or even when you usually come home from work. Their brains are wired to pick up on subtle cues that signal the arrival of something exciting, like mealtime or a walk in the park. These cues can be anything from the sound of your footsteps to the rustling of a food bag. Just like that friend who always shows up fashionably late but you love them anyway, dogs have their own quirky relationship with time. They may not be punctual in the human sense, but their unique sense of timing is part of what makes them so endearing and special to us. Imagine experiencing the world through your nose. Every scent tells a story, painting a vivid picture of the environment around you. That's everyday life for a dog. Their world is a rich tapestry of smells, each one more intriguing than the last. While humans rely heavily on sight, dogs navigate their world primarily through scent. Their noses are their most powerful tool, guiding them through their daily adventures. This heightened sense of smell plays a crucial role in their perception of time. It's not just about identifying objects or other animals, it's about understanding the world in a way we can hardly imagine. As time passes, scents change and fade. A flower that smelled fresh in the morning might have a different scent by evening. Dogs can detect these subtle transformations, using them as olfactory signposts to mark the passage of time. Each sniff is like reading a page in a book, revealing new information about their surroundings. Think of it like this, that freshly baked cookie smell wafting from the kitchen. To us, it's a pleasant aroma, but to your dog, it's a signal. Your dog knows it means treat time. They associate that specific scent with the joy of getting a delicious reward. As the scent lingers and eventually fades, your dog understands that time has passed since the delicious treat appeared. It's their way of keeping track of events. This olfactory clock helps them anticipate future events based on past experiences. They learn to predict when it's time for meals, walks, or playtime. It's like their own version of a time-traveling DeLorean, but instead of flux capacitors, they use their incredible noses. Their sense of smell is a powerful tool, allowing them to experience the world in a unique and fascinating way. Just like humans, dogs have an internal biological clock, known as the circadian rhythm. This internal timekeeper regulates their sleep-wake cycles, hormone levels, and even their digestive system. Have you ever noticed your dog getting sleepy around the same time every evening? That's their circadian rhythm at work, reminding them it's time to curl up for the night. This internal clock is influenced by external factors like light and darkness, temperature changes, and even social cues. For instance, dogs living with humans often synchronize their circadian rhythms to match their owners' schedules. So that early morning alarm clock might be a rude awakening for you, but your dog is probably already up, tail wagging, ready for their morning walk. A dog's sense of smell is truly remarkable. It's estimated to be anywhere from 10,000 to 100,000 times more powerful than ours. This incredible olfactory ability allows them to detect subtle changes in scent that humans would never even notice. And guess what? These scent changes are directly linked to the passage of time. Think about it. As a scent ages, its molecular composition changes. Dogs can pick up on these minute variations, using them to determine how much time has passed since the scent was deposited. It's like having a built-in time-lapse camera for smells. This olfactory timekeeping is particularly useful for tracking prey, recognizing familiar individuals, and even finding their way back home after a long adventure. Section 5. Dog years versus human years. A matter of perspective. We've all heard the saying dog years, but is there any truth to it? The concept of dog years is often used to help us understand the different stages of a dog's life in comparison to our own. While it's true that dogs age faster than humans, the whole 7 years to 1 human year thing is a bit of a myth. This oversimplification doesn't take into account the complexities of canine aging. The rate at which dogs age depends on various factors including breed, size, and overall health. Smaller breeds tend to live longer than larger breeds, and mixed breeds often outlive their purebred counterparts. The rate at which dogs age depends on various factors including breed, size, and overall health. For instance, a Great Dane ages much faster than a Chihuahua. However, it's safe to say that dogs experience time at a different pace than we do. Their lives are compressed, with puppyhood flashing by in a whirlwind of playful nips and potty training mishaps. Their lives are compressed, with puppyhood flashing by in a whirlwind of playful nips and potty training mishaps. This rapid progression means that they reach maturity much quicker than humans. As they mature, their perception of time may shift. A day spent napping in a sunbeam might feel like an eternity to a senior dog, while a puppy might find it excruciatingly boring. A day spent napping in a sunbeam might feel like an eternity to a senior dog who has seen many seasons come and go. Their slower pace of life reflects their accumulated wisdom and experience, while a puppy might find it excruciatingly boring. Puppies, with their boundless energy and curiosity, are always looking for the next adventure, making every moment feel like a new discovery. Section 6. The waiting game, when owners are away. Ever wonder what your dog does all day while you're at work? They're probably not just napping and dreaming of squirrels. Dogs are highly social animals, and being left alone can be a test of their patience. Their internal clocks become acutely aware of your absence, and they might engage in behaviors that reflect their anticipation of your return. Some dogs become anxious when left alone, pacing, barking, or even engaging in destructive behavior. Others might spend their time gazing out the window, their keen noses twitching, hoping to catch a whiff of your familiar scent. They might even position themselves near the door, their internal clocks telling them that the longer you've been gone, the closer you are to returning. Section 7. Dinnertime Déjà Vu, the power of routine. Dogs thrive on routine. It provides them with a sense of security and predictability in their world. Just like clockwork, they learn to associate specific times of day with certain events. This is especially true when it comes to mealtime. Have you ever noticed your dog getting antsy around dinner time? Their internal clocks are reminding them that it's almost time for their tasty kibble. They might start pacing around the kitchen, whining softly, or giving you those irresistible puppy dog eyes. This uncanny ability to predict mealtime is a testament to their remarkable sense of time and their deep understanding of daily routines. Section 8. Walkies, anticipating the daily adventure. For many dogs, the mere mention of the word walk is enough to send them into a frenzy of tail wags and excited yips. Walks are a sensory smorgasbord for dogs, a chance to explore their world through scent, sound, and sight. It's no wonder they become masters at anticipating this daily ritual. Dogs are incredibly perceptive creatures. They pick up on subtle cues that signal the approaching walk, such as the jingle of their leash, the rustle of their owner grabbing a jacket, or even a specific tone of voice. Their internal clocks go into overdrive, counting down the seconds until they can sniff every lamppost and hydrant in the neighborhood. Section 9. Time for treats, a tail-wagging countdown. Let's face it, dogs are experts at getting what they want, especially when it comes to treats. They have an uncanny ability to sense when a treat is within reach, their internal clocks ticking in anticipation of that delicious reward. Whether it's a reward for good behavior, a special occasion, or simply a way to show your furry friend some love, treats are a powerful motivator for dogs. They quickly learn to associate certain actions like obeying commands or performing tricks with the arrival of these tasty morsels. Section 10. The aging canine. Time marches on. As dogs age, their perception of time, like many aspects of their lives, may change. Senior dogs might not have the same boundless energy they did as puppies, but their love for their humans and their daily routines remains strong. Their internal clocks might not be as precise as they once were, leading to the occasional missed mealtime cue or a slightly delayed greeting at the door. However, their understanding of the rhythm of their days, the comfort of familiar routines, and the unwavering love they receive from their humans remain constant. Section 11. A Tale of Two Species, Understanding Our Furry Friends. While we may never fully grasp the complexities of how dogs experience time, one thing is certain: their perception is uniquely their own. By understanding the role of their senses, biological clocks, and the importance of routine in their lives, we can strengthen our bond with our canine companions. So, the next time you catch your dog staring intently at the clock, or maybe just the wall where the clock used to be before they accidentally knocked it down during a Zoomy session, remember that they're not checking the time, but rather experiencing it in their own wonderful, wagging way.